What's the question? Are you asking if this is okay? So you guys can get an idea of what I look for, right? This is exactly how I assess people's wrist placement. First thing I look for is grip. And as I mentioned a lot earlier, grip doesn't matter as much to me because ultimately it's about control of the mouse, and it doesn't influence as much per movement of the muscles of your forearm and your wrist that create tendinopathy. But what I look for next is, I look at this. Well, this is not a straight line. Let me actually draw a straight line. I look at the center line here of the middle of your forearm. Right? Wow, that's stupid. What's happening? What's wrong with me right there? Okay, you guys see this? And then I draw it to the middle finger. And the reason why I do that is because it tells me the length of certain muscles. Length of muscles around here, here. So that means if you don't have pain, then I would say, hey, Alex, you don't have to change anything. Just to make sure you're doing exercises, you're good. But you are at risk for developing pain here on the pinky side of your wrist because this tendon and muscle is shortened. So it's going to fatigue more quickly. You're going to irritate the tissues here. Irritate the tissues here. And you'll deal with some tendon issues. But, you know, it's not a bad thing. I would just say the thing that we would change would be, hey, like, if it's not a big deal to you, change your resting position so that it's straight, right? So that it goes straight through here. It legit, your middle finger goes here versus there. Yeah, but that's, you just got to adopt the new motor pattern. You have to change how your default point is. It's like changing your sensitivity. Yeah, I can see that your mouse is a little tilted, but you just move it to the left, and that's where you start. And if you think about it, right, we have range from here to here. If you start here, you have less use of the overall range of motion. You want to use the full range. If you start here, you can only move 20 more degrees this way, and then you have 30 degrees going this way. But we want to keep it even. It's okay to have it slightly tilted, but if it's larger than, I would say this is probably like 20-30 degrees, then that's more concerning to me. Yeah, right. So it just means that we have 30 degrees here, we have 20 degrees going this way, and because you're starting here, right? Guess what? To the end of your range, it's only like 15 degrees. You barely have any more movement to go, so it makes sense. And then you have more movement to the left, so you probably have better left flicks than right, or that's what I would assume in terms of control. But yeah, change it. This is literally what I was telling other people. I asked a pro Fortnite player literally 3 days ago to change it. His pain went away, and he got used to it in literally 2 days. I did the same thing with a pro CSGO player. It's like changing your sensitivity. You learn how to adopt to the new motor pattern. Sorry, Finn. When attempting proper posture, yes, exactly. It's because your muscles aren't used to it. So you got to kind of adapt to using it more. Yeah, but you'll notice if you continue to exercise, at least doing stuff for the pull part of the lower back or extension part of your lower back, you should feel less of that. Some fish sticks. I like fish sticks with sauce, with white sauce. Yeah, let's see. That's a good question. I think that actually people are more and more mindful of it. I did this focus group recently to better understand everyone's beliefs around health, around ergonomics, around posture. And the number one thing that makes people think about it is pain, right? The more that people begin to use the PC, the more it becomes a natural way of how the younger generations interact socially with their friends, but also use it as a medium to game. The likelihood of them developing early wrist aches and pains is very high, and as a result of that, they're going to seek out resources like myself, like some of the other great content creators out there, that will help them understand how they should be looking at posture, how they should be looking at ergonomics, all their habits around gaming. It is definitely underutilized, and people won't care until after the fact, right? It's the same as with like, hey, does everyone that you know exercise? Probably not, right? We know it's good for us. We have PE courses because, hey, the research for the past 200 years have shown that exercise is beneficial in every possible way for us. Still, people don't exercise. So in the same, but not to say that it's not going to change. You know, I'm trying to get into high school, get into college, get into using play versus play high school esports league. Use that as a way to educate high school gamers to think about this more earlier on. Right, exactly. That's in a perfect world, everyone would think of me first. That's exactly.